Annyeong, this is Kashi from Studious Point. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with a new video regarding CA Foundation and the few things you should really consider while preparing for your exam. So let's start. So there are four subjects in CA Foundation, that is Accounts Paper First, Paper 2 Business Law and BCR, Paper 3 Business Mathematics LR and Stats, and Paper 4 Economics and BCK. Now I will explain separately about each subject. So accounts is the core subject of this course. Everyone shall always understand the concept to excel it. I usually solve each and every illustration and practical problems twice of every chapter after completing the syllabus first. Also focus on theory portion because it's of 20 marks approx. So you should definitely focus on theory portion also from the beginning only for theory question and also for true and false. Practice the module first with full clarification and understanding, like whenever anyone will give you question to you from module, you can solve it easily and rapidly. After completing syllabus, you should move forward to RTPs, MTPs and PYPs. Do practice the tricky question from these. I have already said that go for the module first. Never ignore module. I have done this mistake in my first attempt, so never ignore module. I scored 63 marks. One advice is that don't panic in exam. If you are unable to solve any question in between, just ignore that question and move on to the next question which you can easily solve. Paper number 2, Business Law and BCR. So this is the new subject for everyone. First I understood every law, every section and what that law is saying and how to interpret all the terms. What I did in my first attempt is I never did written practice, and this is the biggest mistake in my CA foundation preparation. But in my second attempt I seriously focus on my written practice. I scored 58 in law. Also I practiced the written skill part of BCR because I love BCR. I really love grammar, and I learned chapter 1 thoroughly for every theory question to come from it. Now paper number 3, Business Mathematics LR and Stats. This subject was kind of my favorite subject from my school time because I was like I'm playing games to solve the questions in possible low time. I really like practical subjects than theory. I first understood the concept of every chapter and started practicing, like I very much to solve questions on calculator in a very fast manner. It was interesting to me. I always try to solve questions on calculator only without writing anything. In maths, you shall try to give attention first to those high weighted chapters and then to theories, because theory question in exam are very time saving. So I solved the module exercise problem, illustration, question bank, not wholly, but yeah, whichever is important for me. Then I shift to RTPs, MTPs, and if I have a scanner, then I focus on a scanner also. In this way, I understood wholly the kind of question are asked me in the examination. Also, don't rely too much on the LR because they can be very time consuming. It's only of 20 marks, and yeah, it's very time consuming. But yeah, you can focus on stats, and I will share my chapters. Number 4, Economics and BCK. This was very interesting subject because I love the way we understand the economics. From 12th class, I really love economics and relate it with our real life. I read the module line by line summary given after every chapter and solve the module back questions. I used to make my own notes, my one day before charts, which I will definitely share on my Telegram. So stay connected. For VCK, I also had great interest in it, and I always remember it by making my own tricks It explains the business model, business environment, companies, and most interesting on few terms of a stock market. I read everything line by line, prepared notes for companies chapter and also for the organizations chapter. I really make my own tricks to remember everything of organization chapter. I revise them frequently. I solved NCQ from module and yeah, MTPs, RTPs. So this is the strategy of my exam for subject wise. So now I am going to share few things to remember while preparing for exam. So the first thing is always have a plan for your studies. Don't forget to make your to-do list, and yeah, not on hour basis. For me, I always make my plans according to target basis. I have to complete this in a day, whatever time it takes. But if you focus on time, yeah, you will always watch what time it is. I have to complete other subject also. So I usually make strategy, means target wise plans. It may happen that you are unable to achieve your targets. That okay, at least you have tried. Always try to stick your schedule and have time in it to relax. I usually read finance and stock markets related books, or I write